Okay, if you are to plug into the system at the Evergreen, these are things you're gonna know. So first off, you don't want anything on. Let me make sure their amps are off before you plug in, okay? So you wanna set up all your gear ahead of time, just like you normally would with any other sound system, right? We're using XLRs out into their system. So where you're gonna plug in is right over here. And you want to plug in into DJA1, so you can see it right there. So put your right and left in there, okay? And then you can use these power outlets, by the way, but I always suggest bringing a power strip. So you get that on, you plug that in, get yourself all set up and whatnot. So once you're set up, then you're gonna go click on over here. So we're gonna go back over here into where the amps are. Now, if it's your first time, I suggest having someone actually turn them on for you, just to play it safe. So you're gonna go into the storage electrical room. Now, currently they're already on, but the rule of thumb is you turn them on top to bottom. So that's the main power for everything, okay? And then you turn them off from bottom to up. So in this case, if we're shutting them off, we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? Now it's off. Everything is off. But if you're coming in fresh, once you get your system set up, this is what you're gonna do. Turn that on first. Okay. Now that one's on. Then put each amp on. There's several amps. I think we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you need the last one here too. And I quite honestly don't know what this last one does, but I bet you Benny will know. So now the whole system is on. Okay, now that you have the system on, walk back out. You'll walk back out here. And then you can play with your levels. So once you're plugged in, thing to keep in mind is that you're gonna make your adjustments so that way if you put your levels all the way up, like your main channel 1 and 2 all the way up, you don't blow anyone's ears out. So lower your trim, lower your master, and keep that low. So if you want to, just for demo purposes, we'll go like that, just so you can see. So, and we also suggest playing an energetic song with some bass. This one has some nice bass, but there's some stuff that's really, really, really low end, I guess. So you want to kill these, so that way you don't blow anyone's ears out, okay? So that's something to think about when you're setting it up. Anyway, once you have it all set up, then you can run through here. Things to note is that these are huge subs. There's one over there and one over there. So my suggestion is that if you're gonna use this system, especially during the ceremony, one is that you keep the subs almost killed, pretty low, okay? So you're gonna wanna have your levels on your lows really low, okay? And then, make sure you get your master where you want it, and then keep that in mind when you're turning up and down. The other thing too is lapel mics do not work here. Meaning on this system, because you get a lot of feedback right off of those. And the main reason being is because where the officiant stands is right there, and it's basically those speakers are kind of multi-directional. The way they come down is they're gonna go right into your lapel, and that's the way the lapel is designed. A hand mic works fine in here, so it's not as big a deal. However, if you do stand right here with your hand mic, I think it's like right around there, you're gonna get some feedback there, okay? So keep that in mind for announcements, toasts, and speeches. When it comes to the lapel mic, we just put a speaker right here. And then we got our lapel plugged into it directly into the back of the speaker. So when the lapel will be coming through the top right there, crisscross through this whole area, and then so that way there's no feedback from these speakers up there. Our music's going to come up there, and our hand mic will be up there too. Okay. Thing to mention too is when you once you get all set up, if you for some reason your cords break or something, they have a ton of them down here. So if shit hits the fan, you can use these in emergency purposes. Okay. And then also there's some here, and then there's some connectors, I believe. Where is it? Some extras there. So just keep that in mind.